Hi everyone, welcome back. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my mouse to stay in place. Keep slipping off my thing. So, just quickly, I wanted to try and find the facts out about Suits and the viewers from start to finish, because I think by the looks of it, it's finishing soon or already has, because it was just really, really crap. Even when the female Harker was in it, it was still really crap. Hence why nobody knew who Cruella was until she got engaged to the ginger thing. So when you see all these people put out puff pieces, oh, she was in Hollywood and Hollywood this, Hollywood that. No, she wasn't. She has a media background where she'll do someone a favour in order for them to do her a favour, and that favour normally is put a little bit of puff piece out and mention the word Hollywood. For some sick reason, she wants to be known that she was some sort of famous actor in Hollywood. Hollywood wouldn't go near her. Hollywood have dealt with people like her for decades. They saw her coming a mile off. They obviously watched her on Suits and thought, "Phew, no, thank you." And they obviously got wind of how she likes to climb certain ladders. And as we all know, she had to sleep her way up the ladder. So when these people put out these puff pieces, just please remind them of these figures, because Suits was not popular at all. No one knew who she was. No one, apart from obviously the people she knew. Now, Patrick J. Adams, her co-star, he won an award for the best actor. And then they done an interview. I'll try and find it, but I thought I retweeted it, but I obviously didn't, or it was taken down, because I know not long after that, Twitter banned me for a few hours, and I was like, well, why? And do you know what I mean? So that's probably the reason why it went somewhere, but I'll try and find it again anyway. If you watch that video, you can clearly see the jealousy on her face. He got an award and she didn't. So this has probably got a lot to do with why she really had to leave Suits, because there's no way that she would allow anyone to get more attention than her. Adams got an award, she didn't. Things started going downhill from then. But of course, they're not going to say that, are they? Because they don't want to upset her. Oh dear. So yeah, and then after that, what it seems like she's done, and this is only my opinion and from the public domain on what I've researched, and I encourage everyone else to do their own research. Don't take what I say as fact, etc., etc. She started sleeping her way up the ladder, like we know. But in a way, she was already on that ladder, wasn't she? Excuse me. Her dad was a very successful director. She knew she had to jump on the ladder from a very young age. Now, when her friends say, oh, she wasn't always like this, it only started happening when it was Suits. Well, back when we were all kids, no one, especially kids, wouldn't know what a narcissist was. Even a young narcissist themselves don't know what they are. They haven't got a clue. They just know they need to fight for something, and they don't care who they hurt in the process. Now, we've seen videos of Cruella bossing her friends around when they were doing the video about her pretending to be a princess in the royal family and everything. You could tell then there was something definitely wrong. Her attitude towards them other people, well, her fellow friends or classmates, was absolutely horrific. But no one could, by the sounds of it, no one could pinpoint what was wrong with her. She definitely had a personality disorder, but like I said, no one's taught about narcissism or personality disorders at school, are they? They're not going to teach that. So her friends aren't going to know, and her parents aren't going to know. And if her parents did know, my God, they wouldn't want to announce it. Can you imagine Thomas Merkel having to announce that his daughter's an absolute psychopath? He wouldn't want that. I mean, I think he would have got help for her, and maybe if he had clocked on, things wouldn't be as bad as they are now. But this is a narcissist stroke psychopath we're talking about. So, to be quite honest with you, from research and history, there is no help for people like that. You just have to just wash your hands of them and think of yourself. That's the only way you can survive in a relationship like this. So she's climbing her way up this ladder, and obviously her dad helped her on that ladder, like we know, bless his heart. And she gets the suits. Oh, and another thing, by the way, she never paid rent for the place she stayed in Canada. Suits paid for all that for her. So that's another lie that's been exposed. More lies are coming out, little lies like that we wouldn't expect. So there is more to come on that. So she was jealous of her co-star because he got an award and she didn't. Things obviously went downhill in Suits from then, just by looking at the figures, and obviously it's coming to an end now. She tried it on with Ashley Cole. Now Harker, she's clinging on to him, obviously for a reason, because like I said before, narcissists will never hold on for someone this long unless it's for a good reason. And I think he's got something to do with the ending. I think he's just the spare for when things go wrong, or maybe a sinister plan, in my opinion. I don't know. I think she's been taking a few notes up from Amber Turd by the looks of it. But that's just in my opinion, guys. So, with all this evidence, I don't understand. Well, actually, I don't understand, but I do understand. It's quite hard to explain. Birds of a feather and all that. Now, that's the sugars for you. Birds of a feather. They're just like her. Because no normal people in their right mind, with the amount of evidence coming out against the Cruella, the harlot of Montecito, no one with the same mind would want anything to do with them after reading and hearing all what she's done. So the Sugars have got the same personality as that witch. So yeah, we're up against it, I think, guys. And I just hope the security is extra for when William and Catherine go over to Boston, because you know what the Sugars will be planning. They'll be planning to go there and boo or do something. You know what they're like. I wouldn't put anything past them nut jobs. So anyway, guys, that's it for now. But when I find out more, I'll let you know. Thanks for watching. See you later.